You know, the one thing that I always hear from so many people is to always try to pursue your dreams. And it's because, life is too short to not do what you want to do. You only have one life. And in that life, you should always try and achieve the things you want to do because maybe you'll never get a chance to do so any other time. And I think, to probably pursue your dreams is probably, one of the toughest things you can do sometimes. But if you can achieve that goal and achieve the dreams that you want to get to, I think it'd be totally worth it. And that for a lot of people I know that they want to do stuff like YouTube content creation, and that is something that I for sure, would support. Like, I support a lot of people trying to do that because I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, content creation is something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I'm doing it right now. But of course, it's not like I am fully monetized or anything to pursue this, like full time or anything. But still, like, this is something I would like to do. But of course, to make do this as like my full-time job or anything, I don't know if I would like to do that, but it would be cool, you know, because yes, I am going to college and I do want to actually get my degree in mechanical engineering and I do want to see if I can get it, you know. I want to see if I can actually, get the degree, that is a goal I want to achieve, but if I can't do it, at least I tried the best that I could, but of course I've gone too far into it. I don't want to give up. I want to actually achieve that goal. Same with getting fully monetized here on the channel. I do want to get that, to actually, like, become a thing. Because, yes, I know yesterday I made a video where I had 200 watch hours, but of course, since the watch hours are going away, turns out that, it didn't go anywhere. My watch hours didn't go down or up, it just stayed in the same spot. So yes, it's a little tough because I know a lot of you guys are watching and are supporting me, and I do really appreciate you guys for helping me out. Because I know that getting fully monetized is a bit tough now that I'm losing a ton of watch hours. Like, I didn't gain any watch hours or lose them all because the amount of watch hours that went away were the amount I gained, so they just didn't go anywhere. It's at 3,800 right now still. So, like, it's pretty tough right now, but I'm still trying to pursue, that goal of getting monetized, and it is kind of like something I've always wanted to do as a kid. But of course, the older I get, the more I realize, content creation, as cool as it would be, I don't know if I would necessarily want to do that, or have that be the only thing I was doing, but it's for sure something I want to do. And of course, like, it has always been kind of like a dream of mine to get a pretty good job, and be able to do content creation as well and do all that stuff. And I just want to be able to, like, live my life and kind of enjoy doing these things, and not have to worry about a lot of things, like, especially, financially. That's why I'm going to college to try and get this degree to get a good job. But I'm also trying to do this so I could also, do YouTube at the same time. It'd be cool. But, I know I'm like really close to full monetization. And again, thank you guys for supporting the videos and watching the live streams and everything. I do appreciate you guys' support. But, what I'm saying? Like, I'm still trying to pursue this goal, this dream. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of doing the same thing. And, I would say do it. If you guys have the time, definitely do so because who knows when you'll be able to get the chance to do this or have the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys have any time, like, try and use that time to pursue your goals and your dreams because obviously if you can achieve those goals and those dreams, it'll all be worth it in the end. And I believe that, you know, if people pursue their dreams, I think they will feel accomplished and definitely feel a lot happier the fact that they were able to accomplish, something like that, like being able to do YouTube and all that. Like, content creation, not a lot of people get lucky enough to get big. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people get the opportunity to sit around and be able to just make videos all the time and be able to just make a living off of it, and still enjoy what they do all the time, Like, not many people get to do that. For those people that do, like, get into that position, like, they're definitely, entitled and very lucky to be able to be in a position like that. Like, because there's a lot of people that are content creators that have pursued their dreams to be one, and now they're in the position that they're in, and now they just get to chill and they get to make videos and make a living off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people make this like their dream job, and obviously people pursue it, and at some point they blow up and they become successful and they like what they do, which is great. I feel like everyone should at least, like, give it a shot, you know what I'm saying? And that, if they can ever, be able to get there in terms of content creation, I think they could definitely like make it work if they just put in the effort and the work and the time. Like I think anyone could definitely, get there as long as you figure out how to make things interesting and entertaining. I think people could definitely, many people can make content. Like there's a lot of people that I always like run into like on the internet, whether it's on YouTube or even like Instagram or Twitter that make content that I've never seen before, but they make pretty great content. So it's pretty cool that there's pretty much anyone can make content. You just gotta hope that whatever you're doing actually work. And of course, if it does work and people do like watching your content, take advantage of that success and try to build on top of it and just keep going and going until you grow and get really big. And then, because like obviously that's kind of a thing that I did, where when I started off, I was just doing Minecraft videos, classic, commentary videos with the gameplay in the background, like I'm doing right now. It just, I grew a lot, and then I started doing shorts, and I started getting a lot of subscribers, and it worked out a lot. Like, it just helped me get to this point, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, I would like to pursue this more to be able to get bigger, you know what I'm saying? And to, I don't know, maybe be able to do this as a full-time thing, possibly, which I know I've already mentioned that I wouldn't want to, but at the same time, I wouldn't, miss out on an opportunity like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like nobody would miss out on any kind of opportunity like that. Of course, that doesn't mean I will stop pursuing other things like my college degree and doing other things that I want to do in life. But like if I had the opportunity to do this full time, I mean I would love to. Like to be like the main focus. I would absolutely love to do this. Like it would be great because I love doing this. I've already expressed myself very much why I love doing this. And it's the fact that I also get to interact with you guys. I get to just, sit here, make content. I just sit here, record. I live stream, I just play games, and it's fun because I get to just sit here and chill out. And honestly, I think it's really nice that I've gone up to the point where I am right now. The fact that it just kind of worked out, and I've seen how it works out for so many other people, especially like extremely well. Why not tell other people to try and pursue their dreams as well? Because it's like many people have said before, like you only live one life. If you don't like pursue, the goals that you want to pursue and don't achieve these goals and do what you want to do in life, I feel like you may regret not ever trying because yes, you may try and achieve these goals and it may not always work out, but like at least you tried because there are many people that never even tried and regret never trying. It just a lot of people will just never attempt to do any of these things because like, oh, I don't think I could ever do it. But it's like if you never start now, you're never gonna know, right? Like you might regret never trying to get to that wherever you want to go, like reach any goals or pursue any dreams, without ever trying. Because there's a lot of people that just kind of give up, and I feel like you shouldn't. You should at least give it a try because it's better to try than to not and just completely give up on your dreams. Yeah, that's just something I really wanted to talk about, really put a message out there to let people know that they should definitely try to pursue their dreams and that for sure, like, people should definitely try to do what they want to do because for me, I mean, like I said, always as a kid, I've always wanted to do this, but I never got the chance because obviously, I didn't have what I needed to make YouTube. Like, I didn't have, like, a good laptop. I didn't have that many games. I didn't have, like, an Elgato video capture card or anything. Like, I didn't have any of that. I didn't have anything to help me, like, make all these videos and stuff because I just didn't know what I needed as a kid. But, like, the more I grew and the more I kind of, like, looked into content creation, the more I kind of figured, I'm like, I actually need these things to be able to make this stuff or make videos and all that. And I was like, might as well kind of invest some money and try to pursue it, right? And now, I'm just kind of sitting here, right? Kind of just realizing that I kind of am glad that I did all that because now I'm here making videos. I have an audience. I have people who love watching content, who love watching me and watching my live streams and all that. And it's honestly been great, and that's why I want to keep pursuing this a lot more because I am passionate about this. And that, the big thing that really makes this a lot of fun is the fact that, well, I get to, make videos and play games, but also I get to interact with my audience. Like, that is the coolest part of doing this. Like, I really love, talking to you guys. I think talking to you guys has been the most fun part of doing this. And honestly, like, I'm just so glad I am here in this position that so many of you guys have found my channel, because without any of you guys, I mean, this wouldn't be as fun. Like, interacting with you guys is what really makes this, like, a lot of fun. Like, I really have more fun doing this just because you guys are around. And I get to talk to you guys. You guys are in my comment section. You guys are always, in my live streams, and I really appreciate all of you guys for doing that. And it's just been really great. I'm really grateful for it. So thank you guys so much, for all of your support and all that. And I do want to keep pursuing, my dreams of trying to, grow bigger on YouTube and to get fully monetized and all that, and do all the, different stuff here. And also, I would also encourage all of you guys to pursue your guys' dreams as well, because I mean, like I said, it's better to try than to not try. And if you achieve your dreams, that's great, that would be awesome. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video though, you guys. If you guys made this far into the video, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you all for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.